So the annual cycle of the sheep eaters, there is some dispute as to whether any lived in Yellowstone year-round. There is some evidence that not all of the sheep went down. Some of the sheep went up on Mount Washburn, believe it or not. And there is a possibility that in the wintertime, some of the sheep eaters went up after the sheep. But by and large, one can say that the sheep eaters started the summer in the mountains, going after sheep, going after berries, and particularly going after fish. Fishing was a big thing, and although we have no archaeological evidence of them fishing, we do have a little bit of ethnographic evidence, but unfortunately in the Yellowstone area where they have been sifting, their screens have been allowing fish bones to go through. And it's only within the last year or two that they decided to change their sifting techniques to capture the fish bones. But there is a lot of reason to believe that fish made up as much as 20% of the protein diet of sheep eaters. It was a very, very important thing. It took about 2 months to completely dry fish, but once they were dried, they kept very wet. It was a big job. They had to pull the fish in every night so they wouldn't absorb moisture and so the bears wouldn't get them. So they worked pretty hard on that. In the fall, they probably followed the sheep down, collecting berries along the way. And in the winter, as we see with Mummy Cave, and as you would know today, where do the sheep hang out in the wintertime? They're down by they're down below Pahasca Teepee. It only makes sense, and that's probably why we see continuous utilization of bighorn sheep at Mummy Cave. It was probably, for these kinds of people, the place to be